All right, what is going on, guys? This is Jason from G Style Magazine, and today we are talking about something special, something I've definitely been waiting for literally years for it to happen. Now, we just actually dropped the video already on Monday, so we normally just drop videos every Monday when we try to. So if you haven't checked it out, check out my review and thoughts on the 2022 Hyundai Ioniq 5. So this is a little off schedule, but today's the day I can finally talk about it. So we had to talk about it. So obviously, last week Google had its its latest fall hardware event. They showed off we already knew about it, but they already showed off the Google Pixel 7 and 7 Pro. They talked about the tablet and a few other things, but then of course they talked about the watch. So of course, G Style Magazine, Google was nice enough to give us some of the devices to review, and we'll definitely have full reviews for a lot of these devices. So of course we got the Pixel 7 Pro, we got the Pixel 7, but this is what I need to talk about right now, because again, I've literally waited years for this device. So finally, the Google Pixel Watch. This version is the LTE version. It comes with a kind of Wi-Fi Bluetooth version, and then an LTE one, which you need an additional data line for. So I have the LTE version, and I'll kind of talk a little bit about that as well. But let's just pop this box open. And of course, you've seen a ton of videos, but this one is the one I've been wearing for about a week. And this is the polished stainless steel with the charcoal band. Wasn't my first color choice. I'm usually all black everything, so it also comes in a matte black with I can't even pronounce the word, optioning color with a matte black band, and then there is kind of like a warm gold with a I think it's like a chalk band. So those are the three different kind of watches. But of course, they got tons of bands, tons of, they're releasing, this is actually called the active band. They have, leather, stretch, and kind of a woven band that you can probably pre-order or, will be coming out. But the Google Pixel Watch. And I tell you, I've been waiting years for this. I'm not joking. Like from the time it was first speculated and rumored and who knows what's going on, I've been waiting for this watch to show up. They've literally probably every year, every Google I/O, they've been saying the Google Pixel Watch is coming. Get my hearts up. No, but it's finally here, and yeah, I've been rocking it on the wrist for about a week now. So I can't even tell you what watch face this is, but I've been using it for about a better part of a week. And now that I can finally talk about it, let's just talk about a few things. So first, let's just talk about why I've been waiting years for this. And not to say I was jealous of our Apple Watch, iPhone people, but they've always had a dedicated kind of like watch that worked perfectly with their device. And while Android and Wear OS have been a thing, the very first kind of Android watch or Wear OS watch I've ever used was actually the Motorola Moto 360. I still love that watch to this day, even with the little flat tire. It just looked good. It was stylish. We're all about G style. We're all about the style. It was stylish. It had that kind of traditional kind of watch look, but it was smart. Watches since then, Samsung, Huawei, at some point, but they never really had the kind of stylish look to it that I liked, which is first and foremost what I want. I consider myself a watch guy. I'm gonna transition to smartwatches. I want a stylish watch to wear on the wrist. And then the ones that had somewhat of style that I kind of liked, I think the last watch I used was the Fossil Sport. Got it on sale on Amazon. For what it was, it did what it did, but it was frustrating at least. The performance, speed, it was slow. It would stutter. It would kind of stall out. I would swipe and then it wouldn't happen. I would swipe a few times. It wasn't a pleasant experience. So didn't really make me want to wear that watch often. So I was waiting to see what Google would do when they did a smartwatch, and In the week's time that I've had it, I will say that so far I have not been let down. I'm content. This is a stylish looking watch. The teardrop bezel to it looks really good. The active band looks really good. So if you don't even use another band, this will do it. I think I've already ordered a kind of black band because I like all black everything. But performance wise, this has been buttery smooth. I mean, like, I swipe, it's done. I move around, I go through the options. I don't know if you can see, I don't see you can see us here, but I swipe through. It's flawless. No stutter, no lag. It's moving, and that's what I needed from a smartwatch if I was going to wear one consistently. And I have not yet to see any lag. Again, it's only been a week, but we'll see where this goes. So, am I content with it? Yes. Am I excited to have it? Yes. Would I recommend you getting it if you're an Android user? This is probably the watch you want. If you're a Pixel user, definitely it's the watch you want. But if you're an Android user in general, this is a great smartwatch to have. Some of the features, just kind of talk about it. Obviously there's tons of information out there, but it has all of Google's notifications in there, so you can get your notifications from your phone. With the Fitbit integration, I no longer need to have two devices, which is something I did back in the day. I would have the smart watch on one hand and a Fitbit fitness tracker on the other. I no longer need to do that. I can keep one for my nice G-style branded band here, rocks as they're called, and then I can just keep everything in one. With the Fitbit integration, I have all your basic stuff. I have your exercises. I can have your walking tracking. I can have, now with other things like with the sensors that are built in this, I can track my heart rate. I can do it. So it's a ECG. Purchasing this comes with 6 months free Fitbit's premium services. So I've been utilizing that. With previous smartwatches, I would normally just take it off at the end of the day. I would wear it out and going to work and out and about. When I got home, I'll just kind of put it on the nightstand. But actually with this one, I want to see what the sleep tracking function is. So, I've definitely been wearing it to bed overnight so I can track my sleep, and, I can gain the insight that it has there. So there's definitely a lot to unpack here, and, I'll do a fuller review talking about that. But, again, I could, with the towel features, it also has a new kind of weather app. This weather app is, I love this weather app. It's crazy. You kind of be excited about a weather app, but this, I can see the current weather. I can click into it. I can see the UV index. I can see what the next 8 hours is going to be temperature wise. And if I keep scrolling, I can see even the next 5 days, all within this little interface, which is really cool. Cause I usually will check my phone for that or ask Google Assistant. But from here, great. I can see my schedules. I can see my sleep tracking. So apparently last night I got 6 hours and 4 minutes of sleep, but I got a score of 77, which is fair. So I guess I need to work on that. My heart rate, which is a little elevated right now because I'm recording this video for you, at 122 beats per minute. Oh, actually, how weird is that? I'm about 99 right now. It's a little elevated. And then I can have YouTube. I can see I can activate YouTube music on here. Now with the LTE version, again, I mentioned it has a Wi-Fi Bluetooth version, and then the one with the 4G LTE. With the LTE, I don't think I've ever experienced that in a smartwatch before. So it has something I didn't even know I needed or wanted. With the LTE, I can use this independently of the phone. I can leave my phone upstairs, walk off, get my messages, take phone calls from this. It has both a microphone and speaker. That's definitely come in handy because there's times when, like, I walk out into my driveway, and my home is a smart home, so maybe in the driveway I want to turn on the driveway lights, but with my phone in pocket, I gotta pull it out, or if I say the Google phrase, it's not gonna hear it from the pocket. But I can right here just be like, Google, turn on my driveway lights and, you know, get confirmations on that. If I forgot to do something, maybe turn my office lights out after I left, I can tell it to turn the office lights out. So this is something I didn't even know I needed. Being able to take phone calls or put my music on here with the Google Pods, with the Google Pixel Pro buds, and then just use this. Again, didn't know I needed it, but it's been clutch. It's only been a week, guys. You know, I definitely need to come back after a few weeks, you know, maybe a month or so, just to see if I'm still feeling the same thing about this watch. But like I said, a week so far, this has not let me down. I'm just excited about it the first day I got it as I am right now. Now, this has been, you know, it's all buttery and all roses, but it hasn't been, not everything was good. And I will say this, because if you notice, you know, I have the little watch I have in the box. This is actually the watch I received at the event. But you know, I'm wearing another one. No, I didn't go purchase one. No, they didn't give me two. This one did not work out so well. So while I haven't had no problems with this watch, I do think it's worth noting, just in case it happens, just so you know what to do. But this one, the very first moment I turned it on, it gave me a nasty little error message, which was just something I didn't know what to do. I spoke to technical support. You know, obviously this is a device that's not officially out yet, so they were trying to figure that out. But when I turned it on, when I powered it on for the very first time, full battery charge, ready to go, it literally said that the watch was corrupted, that it couldn't be trusted, and that it may not work properly. I got the little kind of a a little white Google logo on the screen, and that's about it. Never fully powered on, never booted up. I tried everything I could, pressing all the buttons, pressing and holding, trying to reset, factory reset, same message. So this one, you know, could just been defective. You know, when you manufacturing tons of devices, you're bound to have a few bad ones in a bunch. So, you know, if you happen to be pre-ordering one and you know, get the same thing, just call technical support. Most likely they'll need to send you a, you know, replacement device if need be. But like I said, just wanted to mention it just in case you see that, so that way you kind of know what to do, so you don't panic. You know, don't drive yourself crazy trying to, you know, figure it out. That may just be a defective unit. Besides that one and that issue, this one, no problem. It's been smooth. I love it. Again, I talked about some of the features. You know, I can change my face, which is I love. Oh my God, I love. I don't know if you watch any of my live tweets on the announcement, but I was loving how the different presenters on stage was, you know, coordinating the watch band and the watch, and even the icons and the coloring to the outfits they had. You know, that's the essence of G Style. That's what we are here for. That's what we're about. I love doing that. You know, it's got to coordinate. So, you know, being able to change, like right now I was on blue, if I was going a gray or green affair, I could change this up and, you know, make it reflect what I'm wearing. So that's that fashion and technology, you know, coordinating your outfits with your technology. So you definitely will see me doing this out on the streets, you know, depending on what I'm wearing for the day. I'll be tinkering with this and making it reflect so it looks and fits with my outfit. Yeah, I think I'll end it here so I don't end up rambling. You know, I don't know if you can tell from my response here, but I'm clearly excited about the Pixel Watch. You know, this will be my daily driver. This is the watch I've been waiting for. It's the watch I deserve, and barring any random slowness that maybe happens in a few weeks or months from now, this is well worth the wait. And Google, good job. So beyond the watch, of course, we'll talk about the Google Pixel 7 Pro. We'll talk about the Google Pixel 7. Check the G Style magazine site for some full reviews later on. You know, we have extended first thoughts on all these devices on the site, so be sure to check that out. Stay tuned. Again, this is Jason Anderson, G Style magazine, and this is the Google Pixel Watch, Pixel 7 Pro, Pixel 7. We're out.